What's your name?
Madison.
When did you start cheering?
When I was about 3 years old. All-Stars cheer is competitive cheerleading, so it's at the higher point, so it's not like school cheer where you just cheer like a football team. We go and compete all around the world with different teams that is all over. They come from out of the country as well, and all of that. A routine gets put in. There's an opening section, a jump section, a tumbling section, and then there's a stunt section. The tumbling section divides up into a standing tumbling and a running tumbling pass, and then the stunt section that makes up the routine is 3 different stunt sections. It is a quantity stunt, an elite stunt, and then a pyramid, and then you have dance at the last, of course. So the different aspects of like stunts and what the judges look for is they look for the flyers and how tight they are and the body control, and that they also look at the bases and make sure they're not moving around, and make sure they give a flyer the solid platform underneath her. They look at what skills you're throwing in the stunt. Are you hitting the difficulty for it? So this year we have a max number. You have to hit 5 elites in a stunt, and that is giving you max points out of that. And then they also look for technique. Does she have good body positions? Is she pulling all of your skills correctly? And on count as well for synchronization timing too. So the different aspects for tumbling wise and what the judges look for is they look for timing wise, and are you doing group tumbling, or are you doing just individual tumbling, so one person at a time, or are you putting groups together of 2 and 3 and 4 and all of that. They also look for elite passes, so if you're doing a front handspring front through layout, is going to give you more points than a round off back handspring layout. And then they also look for technique-wise, are they doing pointed toes, and are they landing cleanly and tight, or are they bouncing around the floor? There's 3 different jumps that is the most common. It is a toe touch, a pike, and a hurdler. What they look for in competitive cheer is, are you doing whip jumps, so it's connected jumps, and you have to have a max of 3 jumps. You can have more, but if you don't have 3 jumps, you don't hit the max points of it. They also look for landings. The synchronization is everyone on count. The arm positions, if your arms are here rather than here or here, and your toe touches and all of that kind of stuff. You get an all-around score in cheer, so that makes up of the dance and the opening, just little bits here and there if you're not stunting or jumping or tumbling. They look for the creativity. Are you doing something different than normal? And the facial expressions that the cheerleaders give. Are they going all out? Do they just look boring? So you get points for that. My favorite thing about cheer is when I cheered, it was definitely tumbling. That was my favorite thing. I wasn't a big stunter. I was mainly just the tumble girl. But my favorite thing about being a coach is watching these athletes progress so much. From the beginning of the season to the end of the season, we see them just kind of hit a really good spurt, and they are fighting for it at the beginning, and then somewhere in the middle they get a little tired of the routine, but at the end, just seeing them at competitions just fight for something that they've worked countless hours on, it lights me up, and it just makes me feel really good. And then just seeing them hit their goals especially is very, very, it gets me excited, and it makes me feel proud.
It's Kylie Caldwell, and my favorite part about cheer is stunting. My name is Zoe, and my favorite part about cheer is stunts and tumbling. My name's Cami Bird, and my favorite part of cheer is stunts. I'm Bella. I'm Kit Kat. And I'm Kiki. And my favorite part of cheer is tumbling. My favorite part of cheer is tumbling. My favorite part of cheer is flying.